What's up, guys? Welcome back to the vlog. If you guys haven't subscribed, subscribe. You're gonna wanna watch this video. You're gonna wanna watch the next 10 videos, 20 videos, 30 videos. If you guys don't already know, we give a car wrap away every 100,000 new subscribers. We're approaching 300K, so that means we're gonna give away a car wrap. Last time, Johnny, myself, and the team, we flew out. Once we flew to Utah for the first 100K. The second time we went to Portland, which was just recently, and we got to connect with one of you guys. So one of our subscribers, we got to meet you guys, wrap your car, and all that was in return for subscribing to our channel. So if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. And if you are, comment below and let us know you're new. Today, in today's vlog, we got the infamous 707 HELLCAT. It was wrapped elsewhere. It doesn't look terrible, I will say that, but the owner did have a couple things he was upset with. Johnny met with him, so I'm gonna pass the camera over to Johnny so Johnny could talk about what the customer emphasized he really didn't want when we wrapped the car.
There was a lot of little tiny things that the customer really didn't like. It was kind of all the fit and finish type of stuff. For example, just right here by the bumper, they ended up putting a piece right here. He really didn't like that. Was one of the things he didn't like.
Weird little patch right here.
Also
here.
Yeah, so basically the shop, it doesn't look like they did a bad job, but they didn't do a superb job, and that's really what the customer wanted, and I know that's something that we can do. So he came to us and he wants us to rewrap it. The difference between a really cheap chrome vinyl that you get on eBay or on Amazon and a legitimate wrap vinyl.
So you think the wrap removal is going easy?
Yeah, big time. It's like butter.
It's always a little alarming when you're doing chrome wrap removals because you never know what material are used. When it comes to chrome wrap, a lot of people like to cut corners or they try to cut corners by saving money and getting the cheapest film. You can get chrome wrap films for $300-400 on eBay, Amazon. A real true chrome wrap is gonna be about $3,000 just in materials. That's not the labor, that's not all the other good stuff, that's just the materials. So a lot of times what we see happen is when people get their cars wrapped in chrome, they usually come out terrible for one because the installer took on a job that they didn't know what they're doing. And then also they use the wrong films because they try to bid the job low enough to get it and it just never really turns out too well. So when it came to unwrapping this one, we didn't know what materials are used. We still don't know, but the removal on this is going really well. So it leads us to believe that it was a good wrap film. We'll keep you guys updated.
Now the car is mostly unwrapped. My turn to start working on this car. I'm gonna start taking apart parts off the car, the bumpers, the door handles, the mirrors, and this front splitter. Everything needs to come off so that they can, wrap the car. So this car has been wrapped about 2 times, right, Johnny?
Yes, dope. It's been wrapped twice, man.
Thanks, Johnny. That's very reliable information.
You know what, bro? Thank you, bro. I hope you have a great day.
Get over here, man. What a content, right?
I hate you. That was like the awkward. They probably feel so awkward watching that. Like, that's funny. All right, go ahead.
All right, now it's time to remove the badge. While you guys been asking how we remove the badges here in shop, normally we tape around the badge and then use a pry tool to pry off the badge. So because this was 3M taped onto the wrap itself, we don't really need to use heat to remove this badge right here, but in most cases we actually do use heat with the heat gun. Or sometimes I just have Johnny just blow on it, just breathe on it. Oh dude, they scratched the hell out of this thing. Look at that. From like when I was painting, or I mean on the paint.
Oh.
They see it?
Is that so?
That was underneath the wrap.
That would happen because why?
Because they're just literally just prying the heck out of this thing and just scratching out the paint. That's what this is right here.
So don't do that.
Oh yeah, you see.
Yo, we got a box. I don't know what's in it, but it came from Twitch. We get mail here every once in a while, so today we're gonna open one up on camera because it came from our boy Twitch. We wrapped this truck probably a year ago. You can watch the video, we'll have the card up here. Maybe this is a thank you note, maybe it's a dildo, I don't know. You never know when it's coming to Twitch, so let's find out what he sent us. I hope nothing fucking jumps out at me, dude.
Actually, I feel like some spirit in there. You just release it.
Oh shit!
Oof.
Dang, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
The packaging is sick. I don't know what it is, but
Okay. That's crazy.
woo. If you guys don't know, our boy Twitch owns a company called Doherty Kids. I don't know what's in the box yet, but the box alone is dope. So support those who support you. Twitch, thank you so much, brother. Shout out to Doherty Kids, and let's find out what it is.
Ooh.
Damn, that's hard, bro. Till the wheels fall off. Happy Father's Day. Dang.
Signed and everything.
Real homie shit right there, dude. That is tight.
Take that Twitch autograph.
Damn, that's dope, bro. I'm so pumped. Even got my size right.
Nice.
Crazy. So back in the day when I first met Twitch, I was working at a clothing brand and I used to send him clothes. That was my job. I used to have to send promo boxes out to some of the celebrities, whoever we were working with at the time. And Twitch was one of those dudes. So now I got my own business and homeboy sending me boxes. That's
Who'd you
tight.
work for?
Super, super thankful. What's that?
You didn't tell me.
I used to work at Famous Stars and Straps. So I was there from 2005 to like 2013, I believe. I was still piggybacking premium for a while. I was working at Famous and doing premium at the same time, but eventually broke off doing my own thing. Learned a lot there while I was with that company. So, but one of the main things is it really connected me up with a lot of cool people. I got to work with a lot of good people that are still friends of mine today. Twitch, you guys seen us wrap his truck? Go watch the video if you haven't. Hefe, let me see this real quick. Let me give the man a shout out real quick. How many views are on that video?
You're definitely not pointing at me. I'm trying to get all clout I can. You're not pointing at me.
It's almost 2 million views.
Almost 2 million.
Yeah, 2 million views.
And that was what, 8 months ago, 9 months ago?
Yep, we're killing
That's super
it.
dope. Thank you guys. That's because you guys.
Twitch, thank you so much, bro. Happy Father's Day to you. I don't know when this video is coming out, but it's Father's Day this weekend, and my boy sent me a box to say Happy Father's Day. I thought that was really cool. Thank you, Twitch.
Got my blade back.
You're so fucking needy, bro.
Bro, I just need to cut this thing, bro. Why you hating, bro? This guy, bro, gets a Father's Day gift, and now he's all of a sudden he's a father, bro. What?
Having a little display, maybe like either there or there, we'll put your logo on it, and then we stock all of your products on the shelf. All you gotta do is keep us loaded up.
I'm down for that.
So it'll be a nice little branding deal. These guys will find out about the products every single day because it'll be in their face. But yeah, I think that'd be really cool.
I'm excited for that. Cool. You excited for the haircut?
Camera A.
Yeah,
Camera A. Or no, camera B.
You gotta break that third wall, bro.
I'm trying to. I tried to get him injected into the vlog. He's like, I don't want to be part of your shit anymore.
Damn. Did he just hit him in the tit? I'm in the vlog all the time. Just right now, you guys are killing with content. You don't need my beautiful
The
face.
videos have sucked ever since Hefe stopped editing the video.
Is that your guys' Wait, I edited. Someone left a comment and said the videos were way better when Hefe filmed and edited them. I still filmed and edited them, so that was me. That was me who did the. I was me who did the video.
Bill has the ultimate Father's Day campaign going on this Instagram.
Have you seen
right
that
now.
post?
No.
Dude, let me show you guys. Oh, you guys.
fucking-
No,
so
we
funny, dude.
gave you enough for your business on here.
Dude,
Sorry,
he's
man.
taking a photo with his dad, and he's just like this,
Yeah.
with nobody.
So like, it's just a little campaign we're going on, and it tells us, what swipe left to what we think Father's Days mean to us. So you got your happy family, and you got me and my pops right there.
Oh, are you sad? Are you okay? So hug it out,
It
man.
low-key made me laugh and then cry. So I was like,
It's
oh.
one of those moments.
And the first thing I asked him today, I was like, Bill, where's your dad? He goes, oh, I don't know.
Because he wasn't in the picture.
He wasn't in the picture, bro.
He said he was going to go get some cigarettes.
That was
My
10
dad-
years
Hey,
ago.
My dad said he was going to get milk and never showed up, so I mean.
I was like, that's bullshit because he's lactose.
Wow. Damn.
All right, back to the HELLCAT.
Back to the HELLCAT. The wrap's off the car, basically. What I mean by that is there's still a ton of adhesive on the car. With most wrapping films, you don't get a ton of adhesive. We don't know exactly what was used on here, like I mentioned earlier in the vlog, so we don't know what film it was, but it did leave a lot of adhesive residue, and I wanna show you guys something real quick. Anthony's been spending the last probably 30 minutes getting this side clay barred and prepped, so you can see or hear that it's pretty smooth. You don't hear anything. But when you get over here, you can hear how rough it is. So I don't want to go too hard. I don't want to scratch the paint on that. But you can see that there's a lot of adhesive left on the car. That's why actually all this stuff, all this dirt is sticking to this area and not over here. We're gonna have to go through the whole car, clay bar it, prep it. We don't want to have to show you guys all of that because who wants to see us clay bar a car for the next 3 hours? When I say us, I mean Anthony. So shout out to you, Anthony.
Sorry, I look like a mess.
Yeah, dude, you
got something on your cheek, bro.
Yeah, dude, you look like shit right now.
He's like, fuck you guys.
All right, guys, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start measuring and then cutting out all the panels. We're gonna be doing that for about the next 10 minutes and have everything cut before we start wrapping anything.
One thing we're gonna do right now is we're rotating the film so all of the KPMF air release logos are up, straight up and down, so they're the right way. If you notice, we had to flip it because they're upside down. And the reason why that's important is what Johnny and I do with every single wrap, no matter what color, is we keep every panel within direction. What this is gonna do is gonna help us, let us remember, like, this is the way it goes, right? Like, we keep the logos up, so we keep that flow all the way around the car. It keeps him and I both on the same page. So we're gonna have all the logos all the way around just like this. We got all the panels cut, so we're gonna get to start laying. But like I said, we labeled everything just so we know exactly what goes where. And we use the backing paper to show the directionality as far as what's top, what's bottom. What's your first initial impressions of laying the material?
Definitely more difficult. It takes a little longer to lay because of how it works. It almost reminds me of a very thin version of a chrome, if that makes any sense.
KPMF film, it has a great air release, but it does take a little bit more time to set up and get, just ultimately, you'll kind of see us in the video, we're kind of struggling a little bit. Usually we're able to kind of lay the panel, glass it, let it glide off, and just feed everything into place. Not with this material. We literally have to keep, I think it takes 2 people to install it. Like it's 2 to 3 people. We're pulling it off with 2 people, but a third hand would definitely help to just kind of keep the panel glassed. One thing I will say is when we wrap these Dodge Challengers, Chargers, Hellcats, some of the Mustangs, some of the Hondas, GTRs also, they have these flat body panels where the bumper comes right up to the quarter panel. And then what we've noticed is if you cut them too short, so some people will cut the wrap right here, and then they'll put their bumper back together, the panel vibrations will start to peel the material out of place. So what we did is we brought it all the way around as far as we could. Another thing we're gonna do in addition to that is we're gonna put a clear laminate tape right on this edge, and that'll go here and also on the bumper. What that's gonna do is ensure that we got maximum hold and protection right here so that we don't get that panel rub and vinyl start peeling right here. We went all the way in on the gas cap. You'll see that everything's nice and tucked in the edge here. Nice straight line back over here on this side. There's a roof rail that goes there, it's no big deal. And then we got everything tucked all the way under. So if you guys remember before, there was a pretty big bubble right here. What happened, I think, is they didn't get all the way back there. So we got all the way behind the trim. You seen that I was tucking all the way around here. We worked our way all the way down into that area, nice round corner. And then you open the door, we went right to the first body line.
yeah, either or. So if you want to work this first or that first,
My concern is up there.
I think we'll be okay.
And then I just don't want to discolor.
Or we could really lose it if we discolor.
So just like allow it to heat up and set it down, but keep it.
So this, don't worry about it because we can just pick it up later.
Okay.
But I think right there is cool.
This is definitely the hardest bumper we've ever wrapped. With this material, it's definitely difficult. I keep saying definitely. I learned a new word today.
Look.
Definitely.
What?
Definitely. We need more pull from you guys. So
Need to
back
pull.
up, and like you guys really gotta pull that way.
Oh, my back.
Yeah, keep it like that.
I'm gonna cramp.
This bumper's super tough. Before there was a pretty bad seam right here. And basically what the other shop did is they capped the front, they put a seam right here, and then they brought another piece over. And we knew that that wasn't the nicest look. We've never done it that way. We've always done it in one piece, capping the whole front side of the bumper. And the whole idea is to hide as many seams as possible. So we took the extra time. It took a lot of hands. You've seen it. It took 4 people basically to lay this panel. We have 2 things working against us. We got this tough bumper, and then we have a really tough material. KPMF film, I told you guys earlier in the vlog, not as easy to work with as your, I'd say, big box brand like 3M and Avery. KPMF is a really, really good film. I'm not bashing the film. It's just harder to install. It has a higher initial tack, so you really have to glass it before you actually lay it down, because if you don't, you'll see what happened to us is we basically had to go all the way up, heat it and pull it. And there's a couple things we were focusing on when we were doing that is not overstretching, not discoloring, not letting the material fail, I guess. So what I'm trying to get at is this is way harder, but I'm really happy with what we did. We don't have a seam right here. You can see that. We killed all the tension in this area, so it's looking really clean. And ultimately, the customer's gonna have a way better finish than he had previously. We didn't have any tension right there. Yeah, it laid perfectly. But it's just interesting to hear other people's feedback, you know? So on Instagram last night, we posted up a couple slides of the bumper and how we wrapped it. And I got a ton of feedback from other rappers on Instagram. So that was pretty cool. A lot of different ways of doing this bumper, and other guys were kind of expressing how they've done it and how we did it. So I'll just kind of recap for you guys so you can see exactly where our inlays were at, what we did, and why we did it. So this bumper has down here is probably the most complex part of the inlays. Let me try to remember. We did this part first. We started right here and we worked our way around through the bottom. So there's a seam right here. Worked our way down the bottom and straight across. And then we put pieces right here. So there's a cap that basically holds it all down right in there. So most of the inlays are at the bottom, but what I got feedback from was a lot of guys are also doing one up here, right at this body line. And we didn't really think to do that. We obviously want to avoid using any inlays, overlays as much as possible, any seams, so we didn't have to. And people were asking me if they thought that this was going to be something that would hold up over time, and I do think so. I think the way we first started is we inlaid up here, so we were able to cut really, really close and send all this material that way, and it just basically sat right in place right here. And I can understand why people would be concerned about this not holding up if there was a bunch of tension, but there was no tension. If you cut back to the clip to see how we were installing it, we made the slit and this just fell right into place. I love hearing people's feedback on Instagram, so if you guys ever have any questions or advice or opinions, hit us up. Instagram, @PremiumAutoStyling.
right, guys, so Nifty Built just dropped off these wheels, which these are some really beautiful BC forged wheels, and they're on these crazy looking tires. But the only issue with them now is that this is all dirty. These are all scuffed up. So we found that it's actually a really cool little hack. You can actually use the wrap APC we actually offer for our wraps and stuff, and this with a magic eraser buffer thingy will literally clean these up like brand new. So check it out. This plus this is just a really awesome all-purpose degreaser, and yeah, it literally makes these tire layers look brand new.
Whoa. Dude, that's kind of crazy. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Come and visits us almost every other day.
Your name and your social security code.
My name is Jeff, and my social security number is 12345.
All right, great.
Ah, we got you now, kid.
Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Cut. Take two.
All right, guys, you guys saw the car come in completely red. We unwrapped, we disassembled, and we already wrapped it. Let's show you guys some cinematics, but before that, just a word from our sponsors. All right, guys, you guys want some awesome products for your car?
Well, we got the right solution for you. Here at Premium, we're making high-quality overlays for any of your reflectors, headlights, and sometimes even taillights. Watch how easy it is to install. Check out our website, premiumautostyling.com. We have a lot of products for a lot of different cars. Back to your regularly scheduled program.
The car did have its challenges. It did compromise some of our deadlines. We had a bunch of stuff going on at the same time. We delivered like 3 cars, or we're delivering like 3 cars all at the same time today. So a lot of stuff's been going on here at the shop. And you know, we sunk every bit of our energy into this thing to make sure that it was 100% perfect for the customer. I know that when he sees it, he's gonna love it. The car was previously wrapped a couple times, so it's cool because we get to compare, at least let him see what the difference in what we can do. Like I said, not to be judgmental towards any other shop, but I know that what we do here is we go above and beyond. So I know that's gonna translate into what the customer actually gets to receive on the receiving end. I believe it's gonna be the best that he's ever got. So we're gonna take some cinematic shots of it real quick, and then we're gonna go deliver it. And you guys get to see that, you get to witness that, you get to meet the customer, meet the owner, and see his reaction to this new car. We haven't got a chance to meet yet. I've heard a lot of good things about you. I'd say a little bit more on point. Some of the seams that were there that existed before are not there anymore. And it just gives you that confidence. I think, you know, the guys told me that you didn't feel as confident with it.
I was looking for a little more perfection, man. That's why I came to you guys.
Thank you.
It's a long drive for me, but
it's crazy. It's been a big thing for us. A lot of people travel to come to the shop, and it really like puts a lot of pressure on us because, dude, I don't want to make any mistakes. I know you took your time. I know you passed 30 shops driving to get here. So yeah, there she is.
I dig the spot on that too. Premium?
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
But it looks pretty.
I think it's just enough, man. It's not like too crazy. Having multiple wraps, you know, the first thing that we've seen before is a seam right here.
Yeah.
You know, and I understood why they did it. Down to the bottom, there were some pretty crazy seams. We were able to eliminate a lot of them. We took it down to, I think, 3 pieces. Before it was like 6. you don't really see them. They're almost invisible, and that's really the goal with it.
Yeah, even then they're extremely straight.
Yeah.
Super round. They follow the body lines.
And that's what you're supposed to do, you know? We were able to get rid of some of the seams that were here also. So before, I think there was a piece right here, and then right at the top. So like I said, the goal was to really take it down and to eliminate as many as possible. We did that along the rear also, so we were able to do the same on the rear bumper. Alright guys, so I always tell this, I tell you guys this all the time, but this is literally my favorite part. I get a little antsy when I'm about to meet with the customer because, especially this guy, I've never met him before. The guys have dealt with him all the way through from beginning to end. Today's the first time I'm actually meeting the owner of the car. I heard he had really high expectations for the project. I wanted to make sure we exceeded that, and I feel that we did. You know, I know that what the car looked like when it came in, and I'll emphasize that it wasn't terrible. It was wrapped, you know, and it had some issues that I can see why they were the way they were, but we wanted to make sure that we did it differently, make sure that we showed them a different way of actually being possible, and I know we did that because you can see it. I'm super confident in it. You know, when it comes down to the projects, my thing is I gotta be confident in when it leaves here, and I'm really, really confident that this project is the best that it can be. I'm pretty sure he's happy. I hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. If you guys have any questions about this project, or you're gonna be wrapping one of these yourself at home, or you're thinking about getting one wrapped, comment below. We're always here to answer questions. It could be anything general towards how to wrap it, or what we did to do it because you're gonna be attempting at home, or what to look for if you're going to a wrap shop, what you need to be asking your wrap installers. Comment below. We're always here to help out.